Boston Celtics, first of the floor. Welcome in. Instant reactions. Going solo today. Boston Celtics, 2-1 in the series. Thank the Lords. Thank the Lords, thank the Lords, thank the Lords. It's got to be the least comfortable 27. What was the lead in the end? 30. I don't even know. What's 115 minus 93? The lead is so big, I can't even comprehend how much they won this game by. And I never felt comfortable until about 3 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Thank you, Boston Celtics. RJ Johnson, a nice, mellow Celtics win. Shout out for the super chat. Appreciate everybody being here. Whew. It's crazy, man. Like, now for the series, we're like plus 25 or whatever it is for the series, but we only have one win, sadly. But man, don't let us get two. That's right. Huge weight lifted. Shout out Ben Vallis, our fearless leader. We will be back in late night today. Not at our usual time slot with Greeny. Ben Vallis back on the pod tonight, Australia time. Will be around 6:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for that one. But man, like, imagine that. Hit some shots, hit some threes, and the lead blew wide open. 62% from three in the first half. And we didn't need to shoot 50% from three to win this game, obviously. It didn't hurt that the Knicks shot 20% from three. Welcome to the Boston Celtics life. I mean, this series is what the Celtics have done consistently, incredibly well, has defend. Defensively in this series, they've been really, really good start to finish. Games 1, 2, and 3. The defense slipped a little bit in that collapse in game 1 and a little bit in that collapse in game 2. But the problem has been the offense. But defensively, they have these guys in hell. Like, no one is able to get clean looks consistently. I thought the rim protection in the second half from Kristaps Porzingis. Shout out Kristaps in the second half. It still doesn't look great. I'm not sure I agree with playing him 18 minutes to Luke Cornett's 9 minutes, but he gave you some production. He gave you, 6 points? 5 points? 0 for 3 from the field, but he got to the free throw line 6 times. Gave you some really good rebounding. Gave you 3 blocks. To see him out there was at least nice to see. Great stat from Eric Weiss there. I mean, again, defensively, you're holding them in check. If you rebound the ball, and the rebounding, I mean, you didn't even take care of the rebounding today. The Knicks had 17 offensive rebounds. Towns and Mitchell Robinson are just a load. And I think to an extent, that's just going to be a reality. And part of the fact that they have so many offensive rebounds is the fact that they went 32 from 80 from the field. They missed a shitload of shots. So there's way more misses available for the Knicks, right? Like, despite them having those 17 offensive rebounds, the Celtics still had 3 more shots in the margin. So a lot of that's kind of free throw wise as well. Peyton Pritchard, Madison Square Garden P, MSP. What up? Shout out Myra. Fuck on Celtics and me. Let's go. Appreciate the super chat. Peyton Pritchard, man, he's got to play. And I know Noah Dalzell was calling for more Pritchard. 23 points on 16 shots. Efficient. He was comfortable attacking everybody. Let Pritchard go to fucking work, man. Awesome performance from Peyton Pritchard. And that's been consistent. He's been one guy that's been able to hit shots in every game this series. And let this guy go, man. Let this guy go. How many minutes has he played tonight? 34. Great work from Joe. He kind of took some of Drew Holiday's minutes tonight. And it's like, I think, out of Derek White and Drew Holiday, whose minutes do you take? Should he have taken Jaylen Brown or Jason Tatum's minutes? Don't know. It's hard to sit those guys down. Despite Jaylen and Jason not giving you efficient scoring nights, defensively, Tatum's still been a fucking beast. He's still cleaning the glass. He gave you 7 assists. He didn't force it. And the 3-point shot went in. So you got to take it. But Peyton Pritchard, man, he is the story of the game. And, I mean, the story of the game is the Celtics just settled in and knocked down some wide open shots, man. Because in that first half, these looks are clean. And I will not be gaslit by the national media. Sure, was the offensive process a little bit better? Maybe. But the first 3 quarters of game 1 and 2 looked very similar to this game. The difference was they knocked down shots. Now, they looked a little more comfortable. I thought, when Brunson's trying to hedge, taking some of that space, getting a paint touch, finding a wide open shooter, they were doing that in games 1 and 2, but they were knocking down some shots. Derek White has been averaging 13 three-point attempts per game coming into tonight and shooting below 30%. That's as painful of a number as you're going to see from those first 2 games. He is so important. He has to be knocking down shots and giving you production when the Jays create paint touches or create an advantage. Derek White is the beneficiary of those looks. And he goes 6 for 10 tonight, gave you 5 rebounds, no turnovers. He was fantastic tonight, a team high plus 29. You need these guys to be aggressive off of the advantages and knock down those shots. PP running the offense. Pritchard, 2-man game. But again, Pritchard just attacking some of those switches, getting down into the paint, finishing under, getting to 2 feet. That beautiful finish under the basket with Deuce McBride. It kind of looked like Jalen Brunson in game 2, honestly. Jalen Brown, I thought up and down. I thought he missed a couple of looks. But I thought, maybe forced a few of those. But 5 assists to 2 turnovers. Part of the reality is it's hard to score in the playoffs. Everyone is so locked in. OG Anunoby is playing incredible defense, doing a good job staying out of switches, doing a great job helping and getting hands into passing lanes. Watch the Thunder and the Nuggets game yesterday. No one can score. It's a fucking rock fight out here, man. I thought this was a good step in the right direction. Really just copy and paste quarters 1 through 3 in games 1 and 2 and today's game, and we're going to win this thing in 6. We're going to win this thing in 6. Road Warriors. The Celtics team loves playing on the road. They just like that quiet. They get up big and they quiet down the crowd. Love to see it. Just shout out APB for the super chat, which I just had up there, and shout out Rodrigo as well. This Knicks team is embarrassingly bad. How do we manage to lose 2 games to them? Fair. And Kristaps Porzingis is up and down. I thought defensively he gave you a lot in that second half. I'm not sure you needed to go to him over Luke Cornett, but job's not finished. But you had to win this game. You just had to win this game. Now you got to win game 4 as well. Simple as that. You can come back from 3-1, but a very, very few amount of teams have done it, and I'd much rather get this thing to 2-0. Obviously, let's backdoor sweep these motherfuckers. I don't see why not. We've been up 20 in 3 straight games. If you told me that before the series started, that we were up 20 in the third quarter of games 1, 2, and 3, I'd be like, sounds about right. Celtics sweep on the way. But no, we fucked ourselves. We're going to dig ourselves out of this hole. But today was a good start. Today was a good start. And I really just think it starts defensively. In the half court, the Knicks scored 80.5 points per possession. That's in the 11th percentile, according to Cleaning the Glass. And that's been true throughout the series. Throughout the series. If you hold them into the half court, take care of the ball, and shoot kind of normal from 3 or kind of below from 3, you're going to win this series. 1 game at a time. But just play defense with the intensity that you're playing defense with right now, and I'm confident that you're going to control what you can control, and you're going to win the series. Starts with game 4, though. Game 4, just guard, man. Just guard. Hey, while you're here, shout out Odd1, shout out the chat. Appreciate everybody being here throughout the playoffs. Just move your little mouse over there, hit that like button, help us fight the algorithm overlords. Appreciate you guys for supporting us all season long, especially in the playoffs here. And it's as simple as that, man. Just win the fucking game. Did it look that pretty? No. But it's hard to nitpick a game where you win by 1,000,000 points. Win by 20. Just hold on to the lead. You're up by 25 at halftime. Hold on to the lead. Simple as that, baby. Starts on the defensive end. Jason Tatum, still doesn't look super comfortable out there. I think he's just second guessing himself on the pull-up threes, and they're conceding that shot. He's just going to have to take them. And today he made them. And once he knocks some of those shots down, the driving lanes are going to open up. Doesn't feel like he's trusting himself to drive left at the moment. It's insane that he was so good from the mid-range in the Magic series and had his career best from the mid-range in the regular season. He just cannot hit a mid-range shot right now. But hopefully we just build on this. But you see it with SGA yesterday and in the playoffs. It's hard to be a number one option and consistently score efficiently. Brunson was 9 for 21 today as well. Brunson's stat line looks a little bit better efficiency-wise because he flopped his way to 7 free throw attempts. And Brunson getting in his foul baiting bag late in this game was pretty gross. But yeah, man, he's fucking due for a 35-point, 14-point game. The Tatum avalanche is coming. Seeing everybody feel confident, knocking down those shots was huge. Even Horford, 3 for 4 from 3, man. 9 boards. Big game, really, across the board from everybody. I think the only thing you want to see change is Jalen and Jason's scoring efficiency has been so bad. It was a little bit better today for Tatum because he went 5 for 9 from 3, but Jalen 7 for 18, Tatum 8 for 20. And it's of all the things that haven't gone well, that's probably going to flip at some point. We just need it to flip a tiny bit as well. Don't need them to be, crazy efficient. Can we just get that into the 55% true shooting range? Get a little bit more comfortable. Does the Knicks defense start to overreact to, or at least react to Tatum's pull-up threes? And then he can start to get downhill. And man, he had a couple looks early in the first half. One fast break, another good drive on Brunson, missed both of them. It's just man, can he just make those 2 shots? And his stat line is just 10 for 20 all of a sudden. It looks good. So we'll take it. Baby steps. Game 1 in the Garden. Shut those New York Knicks fans up. $1,000 tickets to get in the Garden and get your ass beat. I hate to see it. Hate to see all those celebrities spend all that money and get their butts kicked like that. It was a very quiet Garden. It's been a very quiet. I guess the TD Garden's actually been quite loud for 3 quarters. But you're damn right. Celtics Homercast, welcome in. I don't know. Celtics podcast just probably should be happy today. Down 2-1, 20-point win. Feeling good. Just got to do what we did in games 1 and 2 and 3. Just hold on to that lead, baby. Hold on to that lead. I really enjoyed seeing sad Spike Lee. That was one of my favorites. That's what he gets for skipping game 2 of the Celtics series to go to the Met Gala. Not a real fan. And here's the thing. This is a good point. We'll end on this. Because it was a 5:30 a.m. game here in Australia. So it's cold in Tasmania where I live. So I have beanie, turn the heating on, and then they started getting a 20-point lead. I would turn the heating off and take the beanie off, but we were playing so well I couldn't turn the heating off and I couldn't take the beanie off because I couldn't fuck with the juju. So I did my part to help us get the W here. But appreciate everybody being here. Celtics win. I've got to give the game ball to Pritchard, but really a team win. Drew was solid. Horford was big. That block at the rim to close it out was fucking awesome. But yeah, Celtics win. We'll be back for Celtics late night. Late night. Very early morning for those in America. 6:30 a.m. Eastern time and 8:30 p.m. Australian Eastern time on this side of the world. Appreciate everybody being here. We'll be back for Game 4. Celtics, appreciate you. No, thank God, man. The last 2 days have been fucking dreadful. Celtics win. I'm out.